Hey everyone, James and Mark here with another video. If it's your first time here, answer these 3 questions in the chat. Where are you from? What's your favorite food? And how did you find us? My name is James. Mark will be here very soon, and this is our channel. We film videos every Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Welcome back to another live stream. As you can see, it's been a while since we've been on live, but we got around to at least putting up our Christmas tree. So we got our Christmas tree up, but usually we have this whole area. Am I pointing right? This whole area decked out, which we haven't gotten around to, and it's already December 12th, but no pressure on us. Why add more pressure on the holidays? There's already a lot as it is. So we're kind of going at our own pace. We have all the stuff for it. We just haven't had time to assemble it. Last weekend we were away for a wedding, and then this coming week we have some travel planned. So it's been a busy year. We're not mad about it, but it is what it is. So excited to see all of you. It feels like it's been a while since we went on live, because I know last Monday we weren't able to, because again, we mentioned we were traveling. We needed that Monday to rest, and I feel like I might actually be recouped on rest finally. I slept so much this past weekend. It was nice to not really have any plans. And many of you know, I got a promotion, so there's just been a lot more work. And so by the time I'm done with work, I think usually the last thing we're thinking about is filming a video. But on Friday we went up to LA to do that marinated crab video, and then we dropped that over the weekend. So if you haven't checked that out after this video is wrapped up, go over there and check it out. But before we get into what we're doing today, let's say hi to everyone in the chat. It's kind of weird saying like we and let's if it's just me, but I'm just used to it. And Mark said he should be home very shortly, so he did do a lot of the prep already. So I just had to get the thumbnail together. That was really my main thing in all the setup. Julie, first one here. Hi, Julie. Finally able to join live. So excited. Your bathroom is beautiful. I didn't even get a click on the actual photos yet, but from what I saw, from the little bitty pictures I saw, can you guys do our bathroom again? That'd be great. We have Melly saying, hi all, welcome to the live stream. Angelina is here. Hi friends, hi Angelina. Oh, God. What was the last story? Your stories kind of always get my brain going. Oh, you know what's funny is I can't remember if I watched Home Alone first and then you posted that My Girl story, or vice versa, but either way, I had a Macaulay Culkin on my mind yesterday. And it's so weird watching Home Alone as an adult. I don't know if you agree, but I just felt like Kevin was so wrong in that movie. Probably both movies, actually. We have Linda here. Welcome to the live stream. Karina is here. Welcome to the live stream. Nancy is here. Hi, Nancy. Nancy, I vow that we will play at least one quick play of Overwatch before the year's over. Can we just make sure we have like 15 minutes penciled out and we can play together? We have Carter here. Welcome to the live stream. Vanessa, so glad to be watching you. Welcome to the live stream. Donna says, hey, my 2 favorites. See, love it. Even though we're not both here, 2 favorites still. We have Mike here. Hi, Mike. How are you? We have Andrew. Welcome to the live stream. Angelina, thank you so much for renewing your channel membership to our channel. We really appreciate it. The lonely command strip on the wall. Yeah, I guess, I mean, the wreath is probably really easy to put up in the grand scheme of things. We just haven't gotten around to it. I don't even have a tree up. No worries. Who's like fully decorated already? Who is fully decorated before Thanksgiving? Let me know. Thank you, thank you. I do need to get a haircut though. Congrats on your promotion. I didn't know. Oh yes, thank you so much. SB says hello from Seattle. Now Seattle, somewhere we need to go back to one of these days. We had a short stint there. Oh my gosh, it's been at least 7 years now since we last visited. We have Roy from Puerto Rico. Welcome to the live stream. Linz is here. Welcome to the live stream. Desiree, welcome, welcome. Oh, Andrew, you're an anime. You know what? We should totally do like a Overwatch 5-stack here. Anna's really hard to play. If you guys don't know anything about Overwatch, the main thing that you need to know is there's 3 types of characters. I don't know. The Britney Spears song got stuck in my head. 2 types of people in the world. There's 3 types of characters in that game. A tank, which is someone that just absorbs all the damage, and they should be in the front. DPS, which is like damage. They're just there to like kill the enemies. And then you have support characters like Anna, who heals. and she does like this little sniper rifle thing. That's how she like heals people. But someone like me who's not really good at aiming, she's not the one for me. But I do want to learn how to play with her. Yes, we need to play together. I'm off the entire last week of December. Awesome. I think I'm off like 3 of the 5 days in December. I kind of calculated how many extra work days I have left. Let's see. So the rest of this week, let's see, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 2 at the end of the last, like, yeah. So 6 days of work. It's crazy. I don't know why it wasn't just paid for. Like, what? Sometimes the credit card expires. I don't know. Yeah, he is well, he's in like a meeting training, but it should have already wrapped up. So he's probably on his way home right now. Yes, Barb, we love to hear that. Let's throw some tongue emotes in the chat. I got my taste back today after 2 long weeks. We're glad you're on the mend. My daughter was fully decorated before Halloween. Wow. Also, real quick, how is the camera quality today? It looks really good on my end, but now I'm like not sure. Usually I have another person to focus on, so I'm like, I was just fidgeting with it. I don't decorate at all for any holiday. Am I the only one? It's not that I hate the holidays. I just don't get into decorating. That's fair. I looked at Mark and I was just like, the tree was already a victory for us because we were thinking like, do we need to put up stuff? Because then you have that whole week right after Christmas and into the first week of New Year's, and you're like, now I have to take everything down and go make another trip to storage. And so it's kind of like feeling like, let's just end this year on like we don't have to worry about that much. I am thinking about decluttering towards the beginning of the year, but let's see if that actually happens. Happy Monday. I need to save this video for future reference when I attempt to make army stew. Absolutely. And you know what? We have tons of army stew videos. So if for some reason this video doesn't get reposted, you could always check out one of those older ones. Tony is here. Happy Monday. It's getting cold here too. I know. I actually had to like put a blanket on my lap today because it was that cold. I'm skipping ahead. I'm reading some comments and they're making me laugh. Bonus points if you can make me laugh today until Mark gets here. Ryan says, good evening from Phoenix. Your last vlog when you and Mark went to the wedding had me laughing at the beginning. I could see you two buzz. Oh my God. Yeah, we took like 4.5 shots before we actually like before we landed in San Jose, and we just did not expect to get the party going. I probably went too hard the first day, but still had a great trip overall. But oh gosh, those Tito shots on an empty stomach at the airport ain't cute. But I do credit, like I probably wouldn't have come up with my vlog mess joke if I didn't drink any of that. Sometimes I get funnier when I drink. All right, overall it looks pretty good. So we're just gonna take it with that. I'm not gonna fidget with anything for now. Julie says, so good. I can count how many facial hairs you have. I was gonna shave before today, but I'm like, what's the point? My hair's a little like messed up too. I'm gonna shave tomorrow probably. See this little like cowlick thing here? That's when I know I need a haircut, when it starts to, it bothers me. Dahlia, welcome to the live stream. Carrie says, and I love the Overwatch 2 breakdown. I only played a few times and got shredded since it's been too long since I played last. Well, that's practice makes perfect. I literally play probably, I mean, if Mark was here and I just said an hour, he'd probably be like, you can just play like probably like 2 hours a day at least. Except for that one week when we got into a puzzle. I don't know if you noticed, this table area is like clear. So we did a Monopoly puzzle for a few days. Was that last week or 2 weeks ago? Took us 3 days total to do 1,000. Was it 1,000 or 500? No, I'm thinking it was probably a 500 piece puzzle. We just got it at Target randomly. And we packed it up and we need to exchange it with our friends, and we're going to do like a puzzle swap. But the puzzle was just like it was just nice to work on something in silence with each other. It was kind of fun. All right, and if you haven't already liked this video, we're doing the wheels this today, and since Julie is on, it's likely going to land on nothing happens. So you might as well get that out of the way. But as soon as we hit like milestones on the stream, we spin this wheel and certain things will happen. Like we can get dessert, we can do a giveaway. Right now, our first like goal is at 50. And you know what? Have I not been highlighting comments? I think I got lost track of time, but John is here, and many of you saw John on the wedding video. He also saw Laura, which don't get confused. He did not marry Laura. He married Tiffany. But Laura is also here. Welcome to the live stream. So get the conversation going. Yeah, Julie, we need you here for this. What is everyone hoping to get or asked for Christmas? There we go. I love puzzles. Sadly, I have kids that would destroy. Do you have a specific type of puzzle you like? The Monopoly one was kind of cool, but there were certain sections where I was like, I'm so over it because it was just so hard to identify the pieces. And I agree. Bear the Bear says you both look smashing to John and Tiffany. They were really a gorgeous couple that day. I mean, every day, but that day especially because, you kick it on, the lights, you're glowing, you're happy, it's all good. You like puzzles? Then we'll set up a puzzle here for you guys, and you guys can just do that all day on Friday if you like. We're going to be reunited sooner rather than later, so probably see another video with the whole gang in there very soon. All right, so today, if you haven't noticed, I'm going to take down the branding for a second because it's kind of blocking part of it. I'll put it back up. But we are making army stew. Now, if you don't know what army stew is, it's literally you get this pot right here, and you just put all of the stuff in here. And there's a lot of different things that you could put. However, what Mark got actually did not require a specific trip to the Asian market. He actually just ordered a good chunk of this through Amazon Fresh. So I think some of these things we might have had on hand. So some of the more Asian-like ingredients like this beef bone flavored soup. Here, I'll hold it up like here. We got this at H Mart. This is perfect to just have on hand if you're planning to do like a hot pot night or you're planning to do army stew. And I see Mark is heading home now. Drive safe. Don't worry. We got the fort down. Julie's here. She's kind of like holding it down. You know what? If anyone wants to come on the stream too, we can do that, until Mark gets here. I'm going to drop. I know it's a lot to ask, but if anyone is so inclined, let me do that real quick. If anyone wants to hop on stream, you're more than welcome to. So let me see. There we go. Okay, so let's do that first. All right, that's there. You just need to click on it and just make sure your sound isn't on so that you can actually, you don't get feedback. So yeah, see a lot of congratulation messages in the chat. I like 3D puzzles. John, did Jeff tell you we got the flu when we got back home? Yeah, that's unfortunate. They were like, you guys were out for like a week, right? We have Elda here. Welcome to the live stream. Julie says, I see that the man bun was gone. I know some people were looking forward to it. Me personally, I was relieved when I did not see the man bun. I know John didn't like his hair particularly that short, but I thought he looked really good with it. But that's just my opinion. I mean, at the end of the day, it's really what he wanted, and I guess what Tiff wants. I actually don't even know what Tiff felt about the bun. She pro bun or anti bun? It's kind of funny to say. Oh, Ryan had kimchi jjigae the other day. Yes. Was I supposed to be talking about ingredients? Let me get caught up on chat. I'll get right back into what we have in front of me here. It looks like. Okay, so it looked like the flu was going around. Eesh. Marianne, welcome to the live stream. I've got you on the big TV. Can you say hi to my husband? His name is Lee. Hi, Lee. I think highly of you. Oh my gosh, I'm doing Mark's jokes now. This is not good. We really appreciate having you watching us and casting you on your big TV when you have thousands of streaming options that could be on TV, but instead we are casted on your TV. That's a huge honor. And Tiff hated the bun. Well, then you made the right choice. All right, so like I said, a couple of ingredients we already had on hand. So I mentioned this broth, which is great for hot pot and what we're using for tonight. We had the shin ramyun, I think, already on hand. This is pretty standard, so highly recommend this. And I think some of the sauce, the seasoning, Mark will actually use in the stew. And like I said, he did like all of the prep on here. So like this one, there's cabbage in this. This one has green onion and regular white onion or yellow onion. This one's an interesting thing, but we always say it's interesting every time we make this. But there's a can of beans. There's Spam. We have sliced American cheese. I was going to say cheddar cheese, but I was like, for the longest time, I got confused about cheddar cheese and American cheese. But now I know the difference. There's tofu. We have andouille sausage, Cajun style. And then underneath, there's a bone-in pork shoulder blade steak. So I think all Mark is going to do once he gets home, obviously gets changed, he's just going to cut the proteins for us, and then we're going to put everything in the pot, and we're going to just chill and get through this week together, okay? Does anyone have like a big week ahead of them? I know, again, the holidays could be a very stressful time of year, and I apologize. I know we were really looking forward to trying to tackle Vlogmas again, but when I sit at and stare at the clock and it's like 7 o'clock, I was like, how did we do this every day last year? It was a huge feat. And I was just like, we don't need to like half do it again, because if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. So we just made the executive decision to be like, okay, we can't do Vlogmas this year, but we're gonna just try to get back in a rhythm of things. We have a couple of other videos planned before the end of the year, hopefully, that we'll be able to get out. A couple of sponsored stuff. So hopefully you guys will check those out. Maybe some last minute holiday Christmas ideas that you can look into. But that's really what we have planned. We're going to Vegas for about a week with our family. That's like an annual tradition that I think now this will be our 3rd or 4th year going. So we'll definitely highlight some of our trip there. And then a couple of like random meetups with friends, and 2022 is going to be a wrap. I really enjoyed this year. A lot of blessings coming towards our way, a lot of opportunity to travel. And yeah, like I said, just a lot of things just happened that we didn't anticipate. And it's just been, a really nice year. So hopefully, if you didn't have such a great year in 2022, we're just hoping you all have a fantastic 2023. Let's just manifest it now and make it happen. So yeah, I see Evelyn is in the chat. Welcome to the live stream. Nancy's never had beans and army stew. Really? Well, you'll get to see what it's like tonight. Noah's World is here. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, I need the sauce I made yesterday. Yes, so there is a sauce in the fridge that I forgot to take out. Also in this container. That's okay. We'll grab that once. That going off the camera when there's only one person running the stream does not apply. It does apply once we're both home. Which, Mark, I don't know. I mean, you should be driving, so hopefully you're not watching, or you're just listening. If you're listening, if there's soju downstairs, can you bring up a bottle and stick it in the freezer? Because I can't leave. I mean, I could leave, but that's just rude. Michelle is here. Hey, y'all. Much love from North Carolina. Welcome to the live stream. Again, if you're new to our stream and have not answered these questions, or it's been a while since we answer these questions, let us know where you're from, what's your favorite food, and how did you find us? Anna says, in Alaska, we have a snowstorm, so no school, barely anything open. Wow. Anna, we went to Alaska the same time we went to Seattle. And yeah, I don't remember really doing much aside from we did one like drive into town to eat at this prime rib spot. And we did some dog sledding. But other than that, we stayed in our little cabin the entire time. It was beautiful. We got to see the Northern Lights. It snowed. It was cold. That was like one of the few times where I was like, oh, I actually like heated floors. I don't like heat in general, but it was cold enough where I was like, okay, I need a little bit of heat. Barbara is here. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Kristen says, nice treat. Thank you. How are you? Oh my gosh, we were doing so well and seeing each other consecutively for months, and then there's been a drought. We got to figure out something. Okay, and I need to grab the kimchi. I mean, God, he's like watching me. It's like Big Brother. I'll grab that once you get home. I had a funny language teacher who was teaching us how to say my most favorite and my least favorite. So she asked us, guess what my least favorite gift is? And she goes, books. I hate books. And guess what my favorite gift is? And she says, money. I love money. Well, there you go. Finally, someone had to say it. Julie says wine. Kenneth says, I have been missing you guys. So glad to see you. Welcome to the live stream. I know we haven't been on like consistently with our lives, but we're here today. I actually don't know if we'll be able to go on live. I mean, there's an opportunity for us to potentially go live on again this week, but that's only if we land on it on the wheel. So the last time we put it on the wheel, it landed on it. So we took you all to one of our date nights when we had okonomiyaki. I have to say that word slowly or I'll say it wrong. Loanna is here. Hi, James and everyone. I made it too cold and wet to go to the gym tonight. Yeah, I used to be one of those, like, I would go to the gym regardless of the weather. And then now it's like, I don't even have a gym membership. And we have a full body, like, machine, at home machine that I don't know the last time I turned it on. I still get those emails every now and then where they're like, we've missed you. And I'm like, bitch, you don't miss me. This is an automated, like, thing that queries the last time I've been on, and you just send me an impersonal, like, I haven't seen you in 30 days and now you want me back. I ain't buying it. Friday live and Discord? Gosh, that would be a mess. Last time we did a Friday night live, girl, what did we even do that night? What did we even eat that night? Did we eat? We ate. What did we eat? Sushi? I don't even know. Anna, on it. I got all my kids and husband and mother-in-law gifts earlier this year. I'm already done shopping. I'm kind of impatiently waiting for them to open. I've seen a lot of TikToks where it's like people are really excited to get the gift, and then they realize, gosh, I have to, like, keep it a secret until they can actually open it. I know it's been too long. You guys have had such an eventful year. Miss seeing you on Friday Lives. We have news. Wait, news? Like on top of the news you already shared, or different news? Now, I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but how about chat? Everyone guess what Nordstrom's news is using emotes only, okay? Yes, that was that one when Joe was eating Taco Bell. What was that night? What did we eat that night? We have a lot of historians on the chat. This is what I love about you all. You're like my second brain when I don't remember something. So the last time we did a Friday Night Live, what did we do on it? I'm the kooky aunt who gets the matching PJs for everyone just for the one photo. I love that. We need to take a matching photo, or not, it doesn't have to be matching, but we need to take a photo with Hedu. He's sleeping behind me, by the way. You can't see him, but he's by the Christmas tree. See, Julie admits that she's so bad about waiting, I end up making them open it early. You might even tell them that it's what it is before they open the packaging, huh? Oh, that's right. People did come on live with us, by the way, I'm dropping the link one more time. If anyone wants to come on, this is like our pre-dinner chat before Mark gets on and starts cooking everything for us. Hopefully we'll get to, because most of the prep is done, I think we should be able to eat by 7:30, which is good. Ooh, Melisha says, so glad for tonight's stream. I've been craving army stew. Yeah, when my feet require socks in the middle of the day, that's army stew season. I just read that this week, it's still not winter yet, right? We're still in fall, which is weird to me because I associate December with winter. I don't think it's officially winter yet. All right, well, Nordstrom, you don't need to share your news, but I'm just highlighting what some of the guesses are thus far. I mean, I see a theme, but we don't know. And we don't want to be wrong. We're not putting you on the spot. So we need to connect so you could tell us the news in person. Or if you want to just shoot us a text, because I can't wait now. This is the same thing as buying a gift early. It's like when I have news. I guess we did that this year. We're like, we have special news, and then we didn't tell you guys until like way later in the year. Oops. Ooh, I'm hungry. So today, what did I have? Today I had, we went out for Vietnamese food yesterday. So you'll probably see a Vietnamese short very soon. I've been having a lot of fun with shorts. One of our shorts actually, not shorts, one of our TikToks actually took off. It got 33,000 views, which is like a 5,000% increase over what we normally get. And it was from John and Tiff's wedding. Purposely took a little snapshot of everything I ate at the wedding and then overlaid it with some of my commentary. And then somehow that video got 33,000 views. So I might be TikTok viral. No, I'm not. Meanwhile, I also just did this TikTok where I'm like diva battling it out. And I was like, this is my claim to fame. And I woke up, there was like 300 views. So if you're not following us on TikTok, James and Mark. Didn't you eat pasta or something live for that Friday? That sounds familiar. That does sound familiar. Maybe it was. And we barely ate? I don't know. I live in Texas. It was in the 70s last week, and now it's in the 40s and 50s this week. Oh, that's cold. Brr. It's cold out there. Loanne says, by the way, I love Tiffany and John. Amazing wedding dinner. I love Tiffany's Vietnamese dress. She looks so beautiful, right? The dress was everything. I was standing behind her when she was doing, like, I took one really good photo. Like, give me a photo credit, okay? I took one photo and I'm like, this is like stunning. I don't know if it's the most comfortable thing in the world. I know the hat is kind of like difficult, and I can attest from experience. I mean, I think the male hat is a little different than the female hat, but yeah, it was just every detail. It was like cinched and just like that's the kind of outfit. If someone comes to the room, you're like, work. That's what Tiffany wore that day for sure. Oh, DoorDash. We didn't DoorDash Olive Garden. Maybe it was some other pasta. Either case, I think we're on to something. Dress was unbelievable, right? Yeah, it kind of made me want to just have like an alyai. That's what it's called, like just on hand, and I could just wear it whenever I feel it. But my body's been changing so much recently that I'm like scared to invest in it. Though I did just buy a suit, and I'm like, that's like my baseline. Like I need to keep fitting that suit. If I go anything beyond that, then and if that suit gets too loose, then I'm not gonna be happy. Yes, it was pasta for sure. Then it must have been from a local joint nearby, and we got like 3 things. Yes, it was pasta probably. We need to bring back the box wine or the Chianti maybe before the end of the year. That might be fun. We'll see. Maybe we'll do a poll. Do you guys want us to do box wine mukbang or live or a Chianti one? Tequila is arguably also very messy too, but those are the 3 that like took us out in 2021. Was that when we were doing a lot of lives, 2021 or 2020? Like the years, honestly, the last couple of years, they've all been like smushed into one long year, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm losing track of time. I see a vote for Chianti. Okay, I'm getting hungry. Mark. Oh, Mark. Yes, Chianti is when Mark shows nipple. Now that's not guaranteed, but if you're doing an experiment, I guess that's happened 100% of the time. Yes. Olive Garden DIY or copycat, I think. So we definitely did Olive Garden soup recently. Yes, I think we're getting, yeah, it's probably something along those lines. I'm pretty sure I could just check and call it a day, but we'll just keep ourselves in suspense. I think I hear the garage, but I'm not sure. Keat is here. I love Chianti. We know. What alcohol do you not like? How about this? Yeah, that's a question I want to ask the chat. What is one alcohol that you would say is your least favorite? Like you just don't care for it. It makes your stomach churn. The smell of it, just the thought of it. Like, what is yours? I want to know. Tracy says, James, I live in upstate New York and it's 16 degrees. Oh my God. I've been in 16-degree weather. That's when your like nose hairs start to like crystallize from the little condensation moisture that's already in there. I walked out of the Alaska airport and I was like, what's happening in my nose? I don't know what's happening in my nose. Does that happen in 16-degree weather? I would assume so. When is the annual fundraiser? I will check with Mark, but it's likely in February, and he'll confirm. We got to figure out what the theme is going to be. Every year that the group gets together, because it's not just his charity that is raising money for that day, it's a group of them, and they come up with some theme, and then that's why we integrate it into that stream. So this year, oh my God, I said last year. This year was Harry Potter. I think in the previous year, we just kind of did like a love themed one, but I think this year was a really focused one. Okay, let's read some of these alcohol that we don't like. We got Bacardi. Okay, I don't think I like Bacardi. Is that rum? It's okay. It's okay. Gin. Okay, so gin is one of those ones that's been moving up the ranks. Okay, so We actually have a really cute gin ornament. Give me a second. I mean, I'm gonna still be on camera just to be, but I have to remember to bring it back to the tree. But we actually went to Target early enough to get like their full selection of ornaments, and they had this gin ornament that we got for a friend. We weren't able to give it to him in time, so he's gonna get it for 2023. And Mark's here, so now I don't have to show any more tree ornaments.
I'm the ornament.
Girl, you can't fit on the tree. You got, what is that, guys?
Because
if you want us to eat the desserts.
Because you're so good at being solo.
No, I've been naughty.
You've been so naughty. I picked out some dessert for us.
Well, we have to earn the dessert, y'all. What flavors? Chocolate caramel cookie? What?
300 viewers and 400 likes.
And sea salt cream and cookies? What? Okay. And what's that? Is that something to add to this?
Bacon. I'm not gonna. I decided on the car right here that I'm not gonna add the pork shoulder, but instead bacon.
Got it. Now, why don't you get all dressy up, and I'm gonna take a 5-minute break.
I didn't bring up the soju though.
Okay. Well, I can't leave the camera because I said the rule is in effect once you get home. I can grab it once Mark comes back. Sorry. This is only. I mean, actually, I didn't even put it on the thing. There is no shot on there. All right, let's get back to the rest of this. Tequila shots is a no, but mezcal is yum. Girl, one and the same for me. They get me to the same destination. They do taste differently, but they get me there. Bourbon. I guess I'm not a big bourbon fan. That one kind of made my stomach. Crown Royal. Is it Crown Royal or Crown Royale? Either way. I'm iffy on that one. Mezcal, there we go. Oh, Fireball and Jaeger. We just call it Jägermeister, yeah. I could do Fireball still. Fireball was the ish. And then Jaeger, I'm like, ooh, it's like bottom 4 or 5 for me. Okay, is it too floral for folks? Is that what we decided about gin? Fireball's a no. Is it the cinnamon? Jaeger. Okay, see, I see a lot of Jaegers. Wingardium Leviosa. We have all those vials that we haven't used again. We gotta bust those out. Henny. Yeah, I mean, Henny is Henny. Ooh, Lynn's Parrot Bay, girl. Parrot Bay was like my first like college drink, and I was like, this is so good, it's so sweet. And if the thought of drinking it now, not good. I don't know why we're talking about this. Jaeger or any liquor that comes in plastic. Oh, yes. If it comes in plastic, I don't want to deal with you. Jaeger is like liquid. I don't even know what that word is. Quaalude? Whatever Quaalude is, I don't know if I want that in my mouth. Gin reminds me of drinking perfume. I could see that because it is very floral. Gin is vodka that has been infused with things like floral notes, right? So I don't know why I did that to myself, because now my stomach is like, she ain't cute anymore. Everything's kind of like tightening up right now. These ice creams. Okay, they're still solid. That's good. Are the Michaels back in Canada? That's a great question. It's a drug from back in the days. Quaalude? What does it even do? I'm thinking it's going to numb something. Oh, awesome. Anna is from Alaska. Found you from Angelina Spicy, and favorite food is pork rib adobo. Ooh, adobo sounds good. Now, Anna, were you on when Angelina was here? She was here? She might be here still. I need a snack after this. Like, I hope we have a chai. That's one thing we're not really good in this household is snacks. We should be a snack couple, but we're not really buying the snacks. Makes you fall off our bar stools. What? Tracy says tequila. See, tequila used to be like bottom 5. Now tequila's like, okay, if I don't have a Coke situation where I don't have like access to Coca-Cola, then I like tequila. Tequila I can do. All right, I'm gonna let you get acquainted. I'm gonna start putting things away that need to go away.
Hello, everyone. I actually wasn't working. I was locked up in the dungeon, and only now I was able to escape.
How did you get out? Who let you out?
Hey.
This you're not using. Oh, no,
No,
you're not
no.
using this.
I'm not going to use that.
All right.
I'm not going to use the mushrooms either.
Oh, okay.
Cut down on the cooking, so pork shoulder or belly or dried shiitake mushrooms, take them out. We don't have time for that. What's up? Melisha. Bear. Anna. Oh my gosh. Barb.
Is everyone saying hi, Mom?
Hi. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I'm here and not stuck at work. I'd rather be here. And I think James is getting soju. Why do we need soju today?
Only
What happened?
Camera, or sometimes I feel like you like army stew with soju.
I do. What's up, Elda? Julie? Oh, Julie. Okay, Vanessa. Hi. Oh, Donna. Oh my gosh, Nancy. Okay, so many highs. I love it. Thank you for the love. But I do see other chats. Let's see. I have a question. Most of us have answered the 3 questions, but has anything changed since you first answered those questions? And for Julie, sushi may not be her favorite anymore. She discovered so many other foods that are so yummy.
Who, Julie?
Yeah.
What other foods? What dethroned sushi?
What? Yeah, what dethroned sushi? Oh. Hey, long time no see.
Now,
we need to hang out.
No, so Kristen says she has news to share, but she didn't say it yet. So we do need to hang out. So it's not the news we already know. So it's other news. That's all. That's what a cliffhanger.
When's the due date?
You're so bold in guessing. I would never guess.
No, due date as in like when's her credit card bill due? Girl, like you're the one who's assuming.
Whoever. I liked it better when it was a solo show.
I bring the comic in relief.
I was making some lame jokes, and I was like, "You're rubbing off on me." I said something that was like, "It's your joke," but I forgot what it was. I was like, "Oh my god."
What's up, Tracy? Oh gosh,
Okay.
I love to be here. Should we just prep things?
Yeah.
We don't need to prep much, but I
already mentioned to everyone that it's mainly just chopping the proteins. Yep. We need a can opener. Oh, I wasn't good about grabbing the other stuff, but I'll set everything aside here because we're just gonna cut up the Spam, the bacon and the tofu. Tofu is protein, huh? Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Take it. What did you just say that you didn't grab? I forgot.
Okay. Oh, can opener. Because the Spam has it. Spam's on top of it, but the beans don't have the. I wonder how much more it costs to add the little tabby thing. It probably costs like 1 cent for 100 units.
You know what? If you sell like hundreds and thousands of units per year, that 1 cent makes a big difference in the overall net profit.
I didn't get my MBA, everybody. Mark, however, does. The M stands for Mark Badass. I've been really getting into soups. Like, I could eat soup every day for every meal, but I feel like soups because it's easy and there's a lot of variety.
Who says that?
Julie. I mean, Julie, I would be into soup too if every day the weather there is like 10. Like literally just 10.
Oh, you know what? The other day I screenshotted something that I was gonna send to Julie, but I forgot. But it was an article that said there's a tradition, common holiday dish that the government is trying to convince people not to consume because it could make you really sick.
What is it?
But people still eat it.
It's a holiday
anyways.
dish?
It's popular on the holidays.
Okay, let's guess, everybody, and then Mark will confirm.
Yeah, guess what it is.
So it's a popular holiday dish that they're warning you not to eat as much or at all.
At all.
At
pretty much,
all? Girl, I hope it's fruitcake because no one likes fruitcake, right? No, what else could it be? I'm going to start guessing. You all keep guessing, and Mark's going to start cutting up some of these things. We got tofu here. And I said most of the ingredients you didn't actually have to go to the Asian market to get, which was nice.
Oh, I got everything.
Yeah. Oh, I like that guess, but I'm not going to say it out loud until more people get to try. So I'm like, what do you get around the holidays? I'm thinking like cranberry sauce, turkey.
This is a tradition and popular dish for Wisconsin.
Dish. Okay, so Barb guessed eggnog, which I thought, but since you said a dish, then I'm thinking like food then, right?
Food.
What? June says, better not be Ritz crackers. Oh my God, that would be devastating. And now that's a snack I wish we had at home.
Julie, what happened to what you said earlier? What has changed since you first answered the questions? Because I got to explore so many delicious yummies. So sushi's not my favorite anymore, but apparently Ritz is still your favorite.
Ritz is
snack.
Ritz is Ritz.
I thought you had some delicious food.
Okay, but Julie, are you okay?
Yeah. I should just.
How do you feel about canned potatoes? Because if you say something different than what I'm used to, I feel like someone hacked your account. Are you still team canned potatoes?
Blink twice if you need help.
Anna says I had boiled cabbage and reindeer sausage. That's my hubby's favorite. Ooh. Raw hamburger. I'm sure that should not be consumed, period. So I don't think it's
who said that?
Bear the barrier.
He's getting close.
So it's something raw, probably. People eat raw beef with onions on a cracker.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a cracker, but it's a raw beef dish. The picture looked like it was on a crostini, but I guess cracker would also make sense too.
But we had beef carpaccio. Is that okay? Girl, am I not well?
Despite health warnings, the region's cannibal sandwiches, that's the name of the dish, cannibal sandwiches remain a popular addition to the menu for the holidays. Raw meat on rye.
Yeah, Julie says, I don't, but many do beef tartare, basically.
But we eat beef tartare. There's a Korean dish called Jjigae that's raw beef. But as long as it's really fresh, you won't get sick. But is it because some people are not eating it fresh?
Maybe. Okay, good. Julie still loves canned potatoes. What a relief. Cindy says, I love canned tomatoes. Canned tomatoes is good. Ain't nothing wrong with canned tomatoes. Now, canned corn. Get that away from me. That would be my version of a lump of coal. Are you going to put a can of corn in my stocking this year? We didn't even hang our stocking yet. I said we were really good. Mark was really good about putting up the tree, but then as far as other decor, it's like the snowman's still in the garage. The garland is still down there.
Yeah, after the tree, I'm over it.
All the other little tchotchkes. I think the tree's good enough for this vibe, you know?
I'm doing thick cut today because who has time to do thin cut?
Today's theme is I don't have time. And I love it. Because I'm hungry. I don't have time. This is like an army stew. This is like, grab what you can.
Give me a slice of cheese.
A slice of cheese. Yes.
And then you could put the rest back. I think.
Oh, we only need one slice.
You want two? Look at the two.
Let's do two.
Okay. Might as well. One for you, one for me.
You hate canned corn regular too? Not just. No, I love canned corn. But when it's baby, get that baby corn away from my face. It's too early to grab the kimchi, or should I grab it on?
Grab it because we need to use scissors to chop that.
Ooh, and I think she's been fermenting a bit. Huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be perfect with motors too. Just to make it pretty, I just cut these in half.
So cute.
Yeah. Normally we just add the whole slices, but I figured let's just do it.
Are we at 50 likes, y'all? I might get rid of the wheel next time.
Oh no!
The wheel,
no one's liking our video.
The wheel is just like, maybe it's time for a change, y'all. Maybe it's time. Kind of like the marinated crabs. I love blue crabs, but I like them fried with barbecue seasoning or boiled or gumbo, but I've never had raw marinated. Girl, raw marinated? Did you not hear them noises we made in the corner? I tried to go in for a kiss with Mark, and he like backed off, and he was like, I'm not the crab. And I was like, I know you're not the crab. I just want a little, like, you know, chaser with my aphrodisiac overload.
But here's the thing though. To me, even though it's the same animal,
I don't call it an animal.
It's the same cuisine, it's the same product that I don't think of it as the same as like a barbecued or grilled crab. Like I consider it to be like two different foods, you know?
Yeah. Wait, so what are you trying to say though?
No, because you know some people are like, I never had raw, but I do love
it's
cooked.
Totally different.
But yeah, we love cooked crab too, but I don't consider them in the same category of like, do you want? It's not like do you want hot dogs or hamburgers, or do you want you know, like two comparable dish? I see them as very separate.
Baby corn makes James puke. I mean, I was gonna say that's a little extreme. I just gagged. I didn't puke. There's a difference, right?
You puke, probably.
Reggie says, thanks for keeping me entertained while I work late. Also love Mark's sweater. Oh my God, they're little hairdos. You guys notice that? Reggie, Kristen's here too. It's like the whole gang got together.
I know. I feel like this is when we did our Zoom calls in the beginning of COVID.
God, we drank so much wine that night. I think we skipped dinner. Or someone made, I don't know.
We probably skipped dinner.
Love that. When we had Thanksgiving last month in Florida, our neighbors mentioned that they sometimes make their mashed potatoes with canned potatoes. There you go. And Mike, thank you so much. We are exactly at 50 likes, so that means we can do our first wheel spin. Now, let's get to that. Kind of made this on the whim because I was by myself. So Mark has no idea what's on the wheel. Oh, I didn't even make the wheel yet.
Oh gosh.
That would have been embarrassing. I did a winter wonderland looking theme because it's all blue. All right. Is that the right one? Okay. All right, you ready?
Just spin the wheel.
I like all the blues. It's pretty. Oh, we have to play Tapple, which could be a soju shot. All right, we will grab that in a moment.
I've been sucking at that game the last few times we've played it.
Maybe today's your redemption. This is your redemption moment.
You know, I do feel very worthy.
Where's the place with 30 side dishes that you want to go to? Korea. Oh, right here. Korea. Mark showed me. I might, sometimes when we go on these live streams and then you guys bring up things, it makes me want to just go on like a YouTube binge and I just want to watch it. And I think there's actually a video of it. So if I find it, Julie, I will show you. But Mark showed me a while back where you go to this restaurant in Korea and they serve you like rice, but then they bring out like an entire table's worth of side, like table, not like 4 or 6 that you normally get, like in the 20s or 30s, maybe even more. That's what I want. That's what I want. Yeah, I saw he wanted nothing to do with that kiss, right? Don't worry, I got my kiss later on and then some. Okay. The woman of the hour, Tiffany, did you hear everybody ranting and raving about you earlier? They were all very complimentary.
Tiffany,
welcome to the live stream.
Tiffany was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, these packages are so. Like,
this one seems a little bit more, difficult than necessary. I'm sorry. Yeah, didn't we use the canned potatoes and it almost like took out our face
It
Because
was
it was watery content, right?
It was dangerous.
Yeah. So I feel like that was Julie's subtle way of saying, don't ever put nothing happens on the wheel again.
She reincarnated into that potato.
And then we got somehow possessed to do a wheel spin where we had to sit on the can of potatoes. That was just too much. Tony says, never had baby corn. They just don't seem edible by looking at them. Glad to know, stay away. I mean, I was surprised more people I did an Instagram poll. I think it was 60% said yes, 40% said no to
Some
baby
people
corn.
like it with salad. Some people like it in Chinese, like stir fry, you know?
Yeah. It's just the texture. It's like, aren't you supposed to be like not crunchy? Why are you soft? Like I just don't know where they stand, and that makes me nervous. I cooked canned potatoes and gravy and roasted garlic tomato sauce. Ooh, yummy. I can't even see what Tiffany's profile picture is. What is that? Looks like she's at like a hookah bar or like an arcade. I'm one of the few that like baby. No, I don't think you're the one of the few. I think I'm more in the minority, probably.
Now, would you rather eat water chestnuts or baby corn?
Water chestnuts. Even though I don't know what shape what water chestnuts look like.
They
look like a
round.
nut, right?
No, they're round. They kind of look like a flat scallop.
Is there a shell?
No. Oh, I'm talking about the can.
No. I'm talking about what it looks like before it becomes the canned version.
That's a good question. Actually, I don't know. All right, can you open the bacon package?
Oh, how many of you order bacon like at the butcher stand?
It's like I hate when we buy a whole pre-package, and then we only. Well, I had to throw it away. Sorry. And then we only use like a few slices.
Yeah.
And then
this is a good. Yeah. God, this paper is like unnecessarily large.
It is.
This could be the paper for the table. Oh, you got a black peppered one.
And I decided to get. There's normal and black pepper, so
Ooh.
I think a black pepper would be good in here.
Oh, she changed it to the lion kissing scene. Did you get any photos yet? Or you still have to wait longer for those? I guess it takes a little while. The wedding was just last weekend. Feels like so long ago though, huh?
So this is 4 thick slices of bacon. So we'll just add it to.
Let's drop some bacon emotes in the chat. If I see 10, I will kiss mark.
You'll eat the raw bacon.
I was going to suggest that that's not smart.
Why? If Wisconsin people could eat cannibal sandwiches, then
First of all, someone needed like that name is just you shouldn't eat anything that's called cannibal. I'm sorry. But what do I know? I'm sure it's delicious. I need Asians friends, and for them to get married, invite me to their wedding so I can have amazing wedding food, taking applications out. So, Julie, a ton of people said that on our TikTok, and I just said, either marry an Asian person or just have an Asian wedding. You don't have to be Asian. You just do it.
Or you could just go to one of those restaurants and order. You have to have probably 10 people with you, but...
Or we can go there and we're like filming a mukbang and it's just us two.
James actually suggested that a few years ago. It's like, should we just go to the place on Harbor and just order a course meal, but we'll have just a lot of leftover because it's meant for 10 people, you know?
Yeah. Look at all that bacon. All right. Give me some bacon. No, see? You're trying to off me. What?
Set this aside because I eventually need it, but it's greasy. And then I'll put this away, wash my hands, and you could bring
back my girl. Bring back my grill. Bring back my grill. Bring back my grill. There's the grill, y'all. I'll fix my hair. That kiss was so chaste. Chaste or chaste? I don't even know what that word means. For some reason, I think of it like a chastity belt. Which, if I had a chastity belt, why am I talking about why am I talking about a chastity belt on the internet? I should stop.
You know where I learned what a chastity belt was?
I know where I learned it.
I wonder if it's the same place.
It was a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one where, like, didn't bats fly out when they unlocked it? Or something like, or spider webs? I don't know.
I learned it from Robin Hood and Men in Tights.
Yes, that's where I learned about it too. I was like, ooh, that would have rusted everything down there.
Okay, give me the kimchi. I don't need all of that. So
first name Kim, last name Chi. I'm craving kimchi. The marinated crab restaurant did not have kimchi that day, and I was just like, ooh, that sounds good.
Oh, we also have rice.
Oh, yes. Bear's friend, Filipino friend, is getting married in June. I wanted it to be Jollibee. That'd be good.
Oh, she's pungent.
Ooh! Oh my god, that one hit the back of my skull. That's how fast. Ooh.
We had this for a while.
It's making my mouth water.
It's gonna actually taste really good in the military stew.
I mean, regrettably, yes. Mark decided to keep James instead of the cake because the last short I posted was the original title was Mark would trade me in for this cake. Is that true or false?
That cake was good.
You didn't answer the question. Would you trade me in though?
No,
I can't compete with desserts.
No,
honestly.
Because that cake would only probably last me like 5 minutes of satisfactory joy, and it's gone. And then I gain weight, you know. But with James, it lasts a little longer.
You are such a. Tiffany says, I honestly didn't even have time to eat, sadly, at a reception, but glad all the guests enjoyed it. The food was so good. So good. Maybe we can find it. Maybe if we rally enough people when you come down, we can find a place that we could get one of those course meals.
Yeah, there's a lot hit down here.
Or at least the lobster. Gotta loosen Mark up with some soju. I mean, girl, on a Monday.
On a Monday, I'm drinking. On a Tuesday.
Sydney asks, what is kimchi? It is fermented cabbage with a bunch of spices. Think of it, if you've never had kimchi, it's similar to sauerkraut, but there's probably a hint more spicy. It's obviously red. Did I do enough description of that? Pickled
cabbage.
Yeah.
Because like even though pickled is fermented, like people get turned off by the word fermented. Fermented cabbage.
True.
It's like the word moist. Some people hate the word moist, but then it's used a lot when you describe cake. Oh, please try our moist cake.
What's an equivalent of moist without saying moist though?
Juicy cake?
Ew, I don't want a juicy cake. I mean, this juicy cake is okay, but if I'm eating a butter cake, it better be moist, not juicy. Everyone send positive vibes to Nora's husband. My husband has COVID again, so I'm camped out at work.
No.
Hope he recovers well. Even just at the beginning of the chat when we first started, everyone was talking about some form of the flu kind of hitting their circle. So yeah, everyone just be safe. Continue to wash your hands. If you're sick, stay away from others. If COVID didn't teach us anything, we should at least practice good hygiene. Kimchi is sour, like especially the one that's been sitting for a while. You can tell that it's sour when you smell it.
It just depends on how much fermented it is. So if it's a young kimchi, then it's not sour at all. It's more like just spice and whatnot. Cabbage. Do you want help, Bill?
Yeah, sure.
Even layer of cabbage. And then maybe let's make a dent in the middle a little bit. I mean,
Little hole.
because we're gonna start building from the middle up.
Actually, can I wash my hands real quick?
Yeah.
Talk about hygiene and be like, type and picking my nose. I haven't washed my hands yet. I see some cookies over here that I want to eat, but I shouldn't. These cookies were from our friend's fundraiser, right? Our friend's kids.
Our
fundraiser.
friend's kids' school fundraiser.
I don't know why they don't sell that cookie. Like, can we buy that cookie somewhere else? Because when it's in the catalog, it's like 3 times the price.
Right, so let's get our other vegetables, our onions and green onions.
Onions and green onions here.
Yeah, she's trying to be like kimchi too.
Okay, where do we go?
Just
right in the middle? Oh, everywhere?
Scatter, scatter. Scatter, scatter. Okay. And then I'll just
little bacon action here.
scatter.
Toss it in, toss it in. Koji is here saying hello from Thai. Koji, let's hang out at the end of this month. Yes.
Yes, I miss you so much.
I'm sorry, we didn't get a reply because I texted, but I haven't seen Mark all day. So we'll figure out a date that works for the 4 of us. Last memory I have of them. Was the Taiko show first, or was that underground bar where the men took off his shirt? What happened first?
I don't remember.
I think Taiko was second. No.
Taiko was second.
And then we hung out after, like weeks after. No, I think it's the other way.
Really?
I don't know. How are you guys? Okay, look at that. It's already beautiful. You know what I should have done? Darn it.
What?
I should have done a short of this. It's too late to like. I need you to help me to remember this kind of stuff too. Do I start from here? Or there's no point?
Now it's up to you. I don't know.
I mean, content's content. We'll just do this again. I'm over it. If I didn't think about it, we texted a suggested date, so just let us know. Yes, we will. And Koji says Death and Company was the last time we saw you.
So that happened after the Taiko show.
You guys aren't Death and Company. We love hanging out with you, though. We might hit 100 viewers. That hasn't happened in like aeons. Eons or aeons? Eons. Is there anything I can layer on like the other end at the same time? Or are you good?
You could do more spam.
Spam.
Here, just follow, next to it. And then follow that lead.
These look like little like tombstones or like a really big fat toe.
Big fat toe?
Like the flesh of a fat toe.
Okay.
You could eat, I never do, but you could eat this out of a can, right?
Yeah. Which is not that uncommon.
Say hi to Olivia.
Hi, Olivia. You want to grab some? Just maybe along this edge.
Olivia, you ready for Vegas? What are we going to do in Vegas, huh? We're excited. We're bringing Hadu guys this year. I don't know how he's going to feel, but... Fit for Biz Gaming says, what is Army Stew? So Army Stew is basically a dish that uses a lot of ingredients to make this stew. So a lot of the cornerstone of this stew includes spam, cabbage, tofu, beans, cheese. So it's really just whatever you have on hand and you put it all in here. We're going to put a nice broth on top, cover it and cook it down. We also have some shin ramyun off the side, which we'll add to the top. All you can eat seafood buffet. I'm sure there's going to be one of them. Yes. Drea, welcome to the live stream. It's been months since I've caught a live. You know, we've all been busy. How you doing? I got some plastic surgery, so I might look different if you see me.
Sauce, and if you could bring me a spoon too.
Any kind of spoon?
Yeah. I can't open this bag because I touched spam and it's so, my hands are so slippery.
Is the scissors still there? I could use it. Oh, there you go. This spoon up there?
Oh no, regular spoon.
Regular?
Yeah. Can't forget about the baked beans. Be like, what are they eating? Well, if you don't know the history of this really popular Korean dish, army-based stew or military stew, this was created back in the 50s and the years following that, where the U.S. troops who were stationed in Korea had the ingredients that you see here, like spam, sausages, American cheese, and baked beans, and they combined it with some local Korean ingredients, so kimchi, ramen, and tofu, and you mix it all together in a spicy sauce, and that's your military stew.
Okay, maybe I'll just do it.
Kimchi is there.
Oh, and Mark made the sauce. What's in the sauce?
And I made the sauce yesterday. There's gochujang, gochugaru, a little bit of soy sauce, sugar, a lot of garlic, and that's pretty much it.
It looks very concentrated and very flavorful.
Want to take a small lick? Yeah.
She thick. Is Henny awake or is that the fireplace? Oh, Henny's awake.
Even might be more delicious because we had this sitting in the fridge overnight. Usually we make this straight up. Okay. And then let's do our baked beans.
Add as you see fit. Do you have the date for your Love Is fundraiser yet?
I think so, but I don't know on top of my head, but it's February, close to Valentine's Day.
Okay, so we'll confirm that soon. Do you know if you're doing a theme again this year?
I don't know what the theme is this year yet, but most likely, yes.
So was this created by Americans, this dish?
I think both. I think probably both, or Koreans maybe, and using U.S. ingredients.
Here's the secret. Use the powder from the ramen.
Yeah.
Extra flavor. It isn't going to be one of those. You're going to actually have to wait for it to cook. Fit for Biz says, is this going to be a live cooking show? Like a cooking show where, poof, it's done cooking. Like we just magically pull it out from underneath the kitchen island and be like, here we go. No. You're actually going to see this cook down.
And there was other cheese. So I did this in a very pretty way. So let's see how this will turn out.
Got some triangles. Did anyone ever eat cheese sandwiches where it wasn't like a grilled cheese sandwich, where it was literally like white bread and cheese? Because we just watched an episode of I Love Lucy and they were stuck somewhere where they had to eat cheese sandwiches and it was served like just bread and cheese. I don't even know if there was like mayo or anything. It looked so dry.
Yeah.
But.
If you know what episode James was talking about, we'll, I don't know, take another shot. Oh, sorry.
So yeah, as this heats down, you can imagine all the flavors are just going to meld into the stew. And we're going to be left with a very yummy dish. Wasn't that like the Fire Festival meal? What's the Fire Festival? Was that this year where we watched that movie Fire Island?
That was this year.
Yeah. Olivia says my mom loves that episode. Well, me and your mom, we used to watch I Love Lucy every weekend because that was one of the only things that was on. This was back when TV there was only like 13 channels.
It was on channel 11 for us.
Yeah.
And then now it's on channel 13.
This was when like channel 13 was UPN.
Moesha, your other
Mo
favorite
to the
show.
E to the where the pot goes. I love those shows, yeah. Oh, my girlfriends, they're through thick and thin. I always felt like I was one of the girlfriends. Cold cheese sandwiches are a thing in California. Are they? I've never had one.
California.
Okay. Oh yeah, the Fire Festival was the scam festival. That was so you weren't referencing the movie. Got it. Hey, you even know you're home? he woke up and then just went back to sleep. And we did hit 100 viewers a moment ago. I forgot to acknowledge that. Thank you all for being on. Make sure you like this video. If you have not liked it, we've already hit our 50 like goal, which actually is going to force us to play a game of Tapple, which we'll take care of later in the stream. And if we get to 75, we'll spin the wheel again. Drea says, have you guys seen on TikTok where people are using Costco rotisserie chicken carcass to make chicken pho? I don't know why I'm grossed out by that. Yeah, we saw that. We saw a lot of it around Thanksgiving because people would use their entire turkey carcass to make pho. I think this is my guess, Drea. The reason why it grosses you out is you probably are imagining like people just taking the rotisserie chicken and eating it directly, even though it might be like shredded or like people cut it. But I think it's the thought of like someone ate this already and now it's being used for that. That's my guess, but I don't know. When I was growing up, there was 3 TV channels, 4, 6, and 12. There you go. Was it in color? Because actually with those few channels, that sounds like it was no color, mamas. These Asian pilgrims somehow stuck watching black and white TV. I don't get it. Bear the Bear is so bothered whenever we mention I Love Lucy. I just don't get it. Why can't we like I Love Lucy? She was an icon. Nope, no color. Black and white. There we go. Andrea says, yes, that's it. Yeah. It just looks like someone ate it, and then now you're making soup out of what someone ate. We're using the rice cooker. Did you guys hear her? I've only heard her voice like 4 times this year. You laugh, but it's kind of true. Tonight, the day we filmed the video, or was that 2021 though? No, though. I'll tell you a secret because we like you guys. We actually have more raw marinated crab in this house, so we might be eating that soon. Y'all were born in 1980s, not 1880s. 1880s, we would have been 70 years old by the time I Love Lucy came out. And not to be like morbid, but wasn't the life expectancy not that great in the 1880s? Well, that's just my guess. Aaron says, hey guys, great shorts. I'm for sure going to try crab house. Oh, at first I was like, how'd you know I was wearing shorts? I'm just kidding. Yes, definitely try Crab House. We really enjoyed it. What did you think, Mark?
Oh, yeah.
It was really good.
It was good for it's probably the better ones that I had here in America, actually.
I'm super curious. I don't know if it would have been better if we got one large crab and compare it with the USA crab. Because now I'm just curious what the USA crab
The
would have been
next video would be
comparing
Korea crab versus the USA crab.
That would have been good because it's like World Cup-y sounding.
Korea versus USI. You want to buy the beans? There's a bacon in here.
Oh, is that cooked?
These are cooked.
I know. I'm just kidding.
You want to bite?
Girl,
With-
yes. You'll have to ask me
with the
twice.
bacon. There.
Oh, I got it.
I swear they purposely put the bacon piece on top because it's only that one bacon in the whole can. You know, did you ever think this? And I want to know your answer too. Some like movies or TV shows growing up, like you always see these I don't know what they're called. Cowboy nomads, or I don't know, they look all scruffed up. And they like hitch a ride on the train, and then they always take a can of beans and they cook it on the fire.
Oh, that looks
and
good.
They just eat it. Like I'm like, I just want beans now after I see those kind of scenes. And that was a really common scene to see in a lot of movies and TV shows. No?
Yeah, but now no more. Huh? I haven't, like you referencing that, it really took me back to the days. But nowadays, I can't even think of anyone that's done it in recent times. Maybe we should do that one of these days. ASMR fan is here saying adult spam. So you're talking about the spam in here, or the spam we're getting in the chat? Oh, probably this. This is adult spam. I was like, what's adult spam? One of the mods can take care of that.
Girls 18 XYZ, do you want to jump into our
Please
army-based
don't.
stew?
No, thank you. Have a good time. Find your love. I just bought a bunch of coffee stuff. Let's see how many times I use it in 2023. I mean, isn't that your MO, you and Mark's? How many times did you buy it?
One of the coffee stuff in an espresso machine.
How many times did you use your Oculus?
If John bought an espresso machine, then I will buy it.
Why are all of our purchasing decisions tied to what he buys?
Not all. Just the
heavily influenced
light fixture in the guest bedroom. Oh, and the shampoo dispenser.
Oh, which do we have to fix that?
Oh yeah, we have to replace it.
Because I don't want, Eddie threw a big fit when he was last here and said that it didn't work. And I was just like, okay, calm down. It's just probably because you're overheating because the air conditioning doesn't work. Fans is in the chat. We get a lot of those in the Streamline mod for. Ugh, must be very annoying as a mod to take care of all that. Oh yeah, that was really cool. But I got nervous. So Julie says, I have to ask her about the car doors that open like bat wings. Every time we would get out of the car, I'm like, it's going to hit the next, but it knows not to open. But I still freak out because I'm like, it opens kind of, it looks like it's wide, but maybe not as wide. But it freaked me out a little bit. I'm not ready for the future.
Oh, but that one of the door attacked me.
Okay,
I lost like probably 5
What happened
cells.
there? It didn't open all the way and you went?
As it was opening, sometimes Tiffany did say, I think it might be more the right door, but sometimes it's temperamental and wouldn't open all the way. And it could be for a lot of reasons. It might think there's something there, or I don't know, but whatever. But you see it opening, and then you count on it to continue to open as you exit. But I did not know it stopped opening halfway, and boom.
Everyone heard it.
Me up.
Everyone heard it. I don't think we saw it, but everyone heard it, and I remember everyone turned around.
Yeah, like, and then I mean, we did drink a lot the night before, so in terms of headache, I didn't have one from the alcohol. I had it from the car.
Let's be real. Nothing sobered you up that weekend.
Oh, the allergy was bad.
Oh yeah, he had massive allergies. We didn't talk about it in the video though, and no one noticed.
Yeah.
Even though like there were certain scenes, I was like, "Girl, you."
So you didn't include those scenes then?
No. You had the allergies the whole time, but so I couldn't like crop you out. But you couldn't really tell unless you knew, I guess. But no one noticed. Sometimes people look really close and they're like, "I don't know, you didn't button your top button, James." John doesn't even drink coffee. I that was my Tiffany impression. Did I do that? John doesn't even drink coffee.
That was good.
Yeah. With a little like
he's gonna make you coffee, Tiffany. He's being a good husband. He's being, romantic.
Did the coffee stuff come already? Because if it did, no, it says I just bought it, so that means it's not there. But if it's already there, did he already make you a cup if it's there? Don't do her dirty, John. That would be a great video. Aaron says 24 hours in the middle of the wilderness with James and Mark eating nomadic Western drifter cuisine. I don't want to be in the middle of nowhere. But, I mean, it's kind of cute. Hedu, too. He'll have his little knapsack.
There has to be a cactus and a tumbleweed, be in the background. We could I think we can do that in Joshua Tree. They have a really good backdrop of just the open
Should we
land.
just go back to the place we were originally going to go to that got blown away?
Yeah.
But if it got blown away, that means we could get blown away. We'll see. Yes, thank you, fan, for reminding everyone to like this video.
Yes, please like the video.
Triple S says that looks so damn good. Thank you so much. Triple S reminds me of geometry. There's SSS when it's all the side.
I think
side,
of
side.
S Club 7.
You see how we think about different things. I could never have a car like that. I would need dramatic music every time I get out with the giant fan blowing on me. Yeah. SC says, what is the best gift you have given to one another for Christmas?
Each other.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Someone did ask us recently about Christmas gifts for each other. And I think as we've gotten further and further within our relationship, now we just really care about experiences with each other.
We'll go out for a nice
meal
out, or buy something for the house, or do a weekend getaway. Because we combine our finances, we have a joint.
Don't tell them our account number while you add it.
452.
It is.
Should we open up our account to everybody so we're all joint?
No, thank you. I worked hard for that money, and so did you. We made $16 off of Facebook this month, by the way.
Off of Facebook?
I didn't know you can make money off it, but
yeah.
The Instagram reels I post, it gets posted to Facebook, and now there's a bunch of people watching stuff on there. So I'm like, okay, Facebook, okay, Meta. I actually got it. It's from Meta, not Facebook.
But Instagram is also Meta.
That's so confusing. But yeah, we made $16 off of that. So you guys keep watching our short content on every platform. Even if you watched it on one, watch it somewhere else.
Facebook and Insta and TikTok.
Yep.
So watch it on all platforms.
Yep.
But I was saying, because we combine our finances, it's kind of silly to be like, oh, I'm gonna get James this, because if he really wants something, he'll just buy it, and then it's.
I almost bought a PS5 today, but I talked myself out of it. I texted Matt, and he was like, he kind of gave me the pros and cons, and he says the potential con, which could be a pro to you, is our TV might not be able to handle the maximum optimization of that, so we might need to get a new TV as a result of getting the PlayStation.
New TV.
And I'm like, I don't want a new TV. So I'm like, But I got an email that says the PlayStation's available, so I'm like, should I get it? And I just got that thing.
Get it, because it's gonna be on your mind now.
Yeah, maybe.
But no, I was saying that the TV behind us, it looks small, but it's 60 inches. But on that wall, it just looks very small. So we probably need 85 inches.
You a size queen, huh?
Oh, it smells.
Yeah. John says, no discounts on the fellow grinder. So I was forced to buy the bundle with the stag kettle and a pour over set. It looks beautiful. I don't know what you just said. I don't even know what I just read. Do you know what I just said? What's a fellow grinder? A stag kettle and a pour over set?
Pour over is like when you make drip coffee.
Like that?
Yeah, kind of like what I
I get
coffee.
That. What's a stag kettle?
That's probably a special kettle that's designed to stream the hot water out perfectly, a gooseneck maybe. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
And then fellow grinder, I thought was a dating app. Like you find your fellows on Grindr.
Oh, and that's exactly what it is.
I don't know.
Just gonna test the soup.
I thought you all downstates would keep all the snow. Now it's snowstorming in Alaska. There's a TikTok video where someone is on live and all she does is she films her car ride in the snow. So it's like for people that are like, I can't go to a snowy area and be in a car, and then there was like 3,000 people watching her. I found myself watching it for like 3 minutes.
Should we do like just a live of outside driving in the sunny weather?
I mean, dude, if there's an audience for it, maybe throw in like a foot or something. Like we need something to get people to watch it. We can't just like
Try some of the soup. It's really good.
It was really hot, Mama. I'm gonna scald my tongue.
So good. And we could start picking at the ingredients before we start eating. But are we like gonna drink? Are we? What's our
I don't know.
game plan?
Maybe I'll have a beer. We have beer, right?
We do have beer.
Okay, probably do beer. Tiffany only drinks matcha. Now what?
That's right. Oh yeah, you do have that matcha kit with a little brush that you could shave with.
I would love y'all if y'all did a camping eating video. So Triple S, have you watched our camping video? We went camping in 2021. After the stream is over, just type in James and Mark. What's that place called? Sequoia?
Went to Sequoia.
And we did a full-on weekend vlog camping thing. I hope that you enjoy it. It's one of my favorite videos we've done.
Like you're in the freaking forest, but it was so hot that weekend.
Hot.
It was like, you're melting and sweaty.
Good night, Bear. Bear needs to hibernate.
Oh.
We went to a bougie Japanese place yesterday, and she got a matcha mocktail for $17. I went to the store and got the ingredient to make it tonight for her.
Oh.
I also made dinner. What's for dinner? And how did the mocktail compare? Tiffany, I asked Tiffany, not John. Build a computer. Oh yeah, can I just give money to John and build this new computer? His computer is really cool. Like it's all like a light show.
It's like it's a true gamer computer, isn't it not? So, Tiff, I thought you drank coffee because you had an Nespresso machine, so I just assumed. But you're right, I do remember seeing the matcha stuff.
It's kind of like saying we bake, but because we have a KitchenAid. But girl, we use that 3 times, 4 times.
Touche.
Did I win my case? Would Judge Judy favor me?
Don't we have an open bottle of soju?
We do.
So you could drink beer. Maybe I'll start with the soju.
Okay, there you go.
Just
are you gonna drink straight from the bottle, Mama? It's gonna be one of them nights.
I just, every time I open the fridge, I'm like, this half bottle.
Oh yeah, it's kind of bothering you, maybe.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
I'll just drink you up.
I'll drink you up. Did you see how much the new VRs are? How much are they? So Mark bought the Oculus, but is there another thing now?
You know what? I will play the Oculus Meta Quest whatever this week.
Okay, yeah, we'll film it too. Akila, welcome to the live stream.
Oh, hi.
Tiffany says this is the first I heard of said bundle. The grinder and the pour over, and what was the other?
Fellow grinder.
Pour over.
Something kettle.
What kind of kettle was it? Steeple? No, not Steeple. See, Aaron knows. I love the fellow kettle with the Baratza Encore grinder and the blue bottle. Again, I need a Duolingo this. I don't even know what you just said. But if you're into coffee, it sounds like you're into coffee for sure. Chris says, I only know one grinder, and I don't think it's relevant to that comment.
I have a question. Do you still want the stove on, or do you want to put it on the table?
Oh, just turn it off.
But you want to eat it from here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
and then we'll grab rice in a minute. Oh, you already.
It's off to the side.
Okay. Oh, wait. Cheers. Oops. Okay, you can go first.
Just. So
is it hitting it?
Because like earlier when I had a couple of spoonfuls of the broth just to taste test, this goes down so nice with this kind of food.
Oh my god, the broth is so good.
Oh,
sorry. I yell when I like things.
I wanna drink you up. I wanna get you down. Cause I love you.
Oh, that song.
Never
You
gonna
sound
get
very
you up.
remixed, mama. Can we do the wheel spin too? Because we hit 75.
Okay, let's
do that. We still. Can you remind me the Tapple thing? Because I already forgot. We're at 108. Oh my god, we're going viral now. Ready?
All right, let's spin the wheel. For liking the video, making us hit the like goal. Let's see what's gonna land
dessert.
on.
I want dessert today. Okay, channel member giveaway is good too.
That's really good.
All right, so in a moment, all of our channel members, if you are a channel member, you should know because you have a nice little green badge next to your name. You're going to guess a number between 1 and 1,000. The person that gets closest, even if they go over, will win a $10 Amazon gift card. Good luck to all of our channel members. I think there's like 6 or 7 of you on, or if any of you are silent, that's okay. And we're going to give you guys 2 minutes starting now.
Starting now.
Who grinds better, James or Mark? Girl.
Depends on the
200
context.
likes and I will tell you. Depends on the context. What was that name of that Korean place with 30 banchats? Oh, because they're planning a Korea trip. We're not going to tell you because I want to go there first. I don't know the name.
I'm sure there's a lot in Seoul, but then the city that's really known for it is in Gyeongju, which is an ancient capital of that region. And that's what they're known for.
Ooh. Tiffany says the mocktail was pretty spot on, and John air fried some chicken and made an avocado crema.
Fancy.
What did we? Our weekend was pretty lazy, but I liked it. We just had really good food.
We had a lot.
Every day we had a good food.
Spoiled ourselves. I don't even want to know how much we spent, but it was really good. We spent it.
Well, because Thursday was both of our we went to holiday parties.
Yeah, I was kind of
spilled
slightly hungover the next day on Friday when we went up to K-Town for the crab, but the food definitely helped a lot. And then we had date night.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did we get cocktail, but when James says yes, when I ask about should we also get a bottle of wine, and you're like, your first reaction was like, what? But then you're like, okay. I was like, oh, you're being receptive today.
But then I knocked out for an hour at home. Wine is actually putting me to sleep these days. So, all right, we're gonna give you guys another 5 seconds. And quick plug, if you want to join our channel members, all you need to do is click on the join button down below. It's $5 a month. You get access to video content that is not available to the rest of the people on our channel. You also get emojis that other people don't have access to. Your comments are highlighted a certain color. And you get to enter the channel member only giveaway, which you have a 1 in 6 shot tonight. So let's real quickly just say thank you to everyone that is a channel member. John.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, Barb.
Thank you, Barb.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
And thank you, Julie. How many names is that? 5?
Julie.
20% chance. This is better odds than the Powerball, okay?
So basically, we are paying for your channel membership, So
for 2 months.
For 2 months. So if you join our member, you get a good value.
For sure. So let's share the number generator wheel thingy. Okay. All right, we ready?
All right, let's generate the number.
315. That should be easy to verify. Okay, so someone's going to need to do the math because I see a 233 and a 456. So I'm going to let the mods do the math so I can keep eating. 315 is the number, by the way. Woo! Oh, good, baby. Mm-hmm.
And I love andouille sausage.
Mm-hmm. You want your rice yet or no?
Sure.
No worries, Anna. It's fine because if you keep liking this video, we could do a subscriber giveaway.
And that's for everybody.
Yep.
So keep liking the video. There's another wedge called subscriber giveaway, and you all get to participate in that one.
So John is the winner. Too bad you can't apply it to all of your coffee purchases. It could have gone towards your fellow grinder.
Use it for
No.
more stuff.
Congrats.
More accessories.
So yeah, February, but he's gonna have to get back to you, Julie, on the exact date. She's trying to put it on her calendar.
Oh, yep. We'll let you know as soon as possible. We do have the date solidified, but I just don't know it on top of my head.
I might take the next day off, knowing how.
Is our most recent one the Harry Potter one?
Uh-huh.
That's
Oh,
most
yeah.
recent.
Mhm.
And that's with the potions that we did. Gosh, that felt like 4 years ago.
It felt like a long time ago. And then the year before was the sushi platter.
Oh yeah.
And then the year before that was just because we did it, huh?
we did 2 years.
Only 2 years?
I
I
think
thought
2
we
years.
did it 3 years. We'll go back. Finally rubbing off some of that luck to John. Remember that one day we were in Santa Cruz? I was so lucky. I wish I was really at a casino because I would have put $100 in a slot and just pressed max bet. Because every day, everything I was doing that day, I hit it. Julie says, we have broken our goal every year. Yes.
I know. Everyone's so supportive and we have so much fun. The Harry Potter, we put in so much planning, prep work for it. The potion was a lot of fun idea, huh?
Yeah, only when you don't get vodka.
It was soju.
Or soju. Felt like vodka. It was real good. A little rice. Rice from the $500 rice cooker.
It was actually closer to 6.
Don't even
It was like
remind
5.
me.
It was like 5.55 or something like that.
We probably could still sell it for new.
No, we're keeping it. It's so sexy.
Hannah says, is there egg in it? Looks good. There is no egg in here, no. I don't think I've had army stew that had egg in it. And yes, it's the cuckoo rice cooker.
If you want to throw in an egg, you could definitely throw in an egg. Totally fine. The thing about this dish is that it's like, what's the type of food where there's a name for it where you could just use up all your leftovers?
Oh. Like similar to a casserole, but I don't know what you would call it.
But the core, basic, what makes this a military stew is for sure you need to have Spam and ramen and cheese. Those are probably, I would consider, you must have, and then anything else you could do whatever.
I have to be mindful to drink the soup. Usually I neglect it, but it's still good. Yeah, if I lived in 14-degree weather, I would eat this every day. And it's perfect because if you can't leave your house because you're snowed in or it's so cold, you just make this. You just have everything in your house ready almost.
When I had this in Korea, if you go to a restaurant that specializes in this dish, they bring out everything uncooked. And they bring one of these burners out and you cook it table side.
That's fun. I forgot who I watched. It might have been Mikey Chen. He went to like an all-you-can-eat military stew place in Korea.
There is one of them?
Yeah.
Oh.
All-you-can-eat military stew. Isn't that crazy? You just go up to this little buffet area and you pick whatever you want for your thing. And then, yeah, same concept. You go back to your table and then you make it.
Oh, remember, we also added bacon to here. So don't forget
where's
about
the bacon?
You just have to fish for it.
Okay, let's go fishing. I'm gonna go fishing. I see this is like the bean area here.
Here's the fish.
You mean bacon?
Not
Oh.
really a fish,
I
but
was like, there's no fish in here.
bacon does work really well. Here, we don't really use bacon in ours, but today we did. I want to say, I think bacon will be added to our list of ingredients to use for our army-based stew.
I like the texture it has in here. And it says in Alaska, we have CBS soup, cabbage, bacon, and spam with rice and noodles. Ooh.
That sounds okay.
Cabbage, bacon, and spam.
We need to look up a recipe and try that. That sounds amazing.
Hey, Kevin, how's it going? It's been a while since I've been on the live stream. Was wondering, are you doing Christmas vlog this year? So we mentioned that we haven't been able to do Vlogmas just because our life has gotten exponentially busier. So we wouldn't have been able, like, we were originally going to do like a vlog a week, and even that's been hard to like promise. So we will be planning on vlogging some of our upcoming plans that we have for the rest of the year, but not an actual formal Vlogmas like last year.
Not a daily vlog, but we are still going to be vlogging.
Are you going on your egg diet at the start of the new year? You always do some kind of thing.
If someone suggests a weight loss challenge, I might do an egg diet. Oh, I was thinking about doing another. Oh, Hadu's diet. I wanted to try that because we make Hadu's food.
The video would be called "How much weight did we lose eating our dog's food?"
But I wanted to try like a 3-day Hadu food, only Hadu food diet.
Do you get to add soy sauce to yours?
Yeah, for the ones that I would eat, I would season it.
I would be curious if we would lose weight eating just that. Probably.
I would think so.
Oh no, Julie says Bubba tried to put cheap Kroger rice in my cuckoo. We almost divorced.
Because
Like
of your new rice cooker.
Yeah. That's kind of funny. I always eat my grandpup's food. It's so good. So Donna, what do you put in your grandpup's food?
Yeah, how do you share your recipe? It's getting slightly more cold here, ever so slightly. But last night, like, I woke up to Hadu, like, actually snuggling with me with his head on my shoulder, and that rarely happens. Okay, let's get some of these beans.
Are beans actually good for your heart, or is that just for the song to rhyme with fart?
Fart?
You don't know that song? Beans are good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. Never heard of that?
No, I only know the OG version.
What's the OG version?
Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot.
Oh, that's funny. But beans aren't magical fruit.
Well, in Jack and the Beanstalk, there are.
Oh. Which one have you heard? Have you heard?
I've never heard of your version. Where did you grow up? I feel like some
Orange
kind of
County, California.
omniverse like universe where it's like another
Wait.
Earth,
Wait.
another galaxy, but slightly their song is different. Are you serious?
Okay, let's repeat ours respectively and then see what more people have heard of. Beans are good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart.
Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot.
Donna puts brown rice, ground turkey, peas, and carrots, and butternut squash. Oh yeah, that's like the same exact recipe
Hadu does.
that Hadu does. But we swap out butternut squash for spinach usually. But we notice when we put in butternut squash, he's more regular.
So we might just make that into a normal
diet. Will you guys be doing more mukbangs in the future? I hope so.
course.
Yeah. We've been doing a lot more. We go out and we just film what's happening. So I don't know if you guys like that, or do you like just mukbangs where we're just here eating? Not like lives, but like
Give
actually
us
just here.
feedback.
Yeah, let us
What do
know.
you like more?
What do you want the 2023 direction to be? Every year, I feel like there's like a focus. One year was like really big on lives. This
Well,
year has been really big.
Well,
on...
that was like COVID, and we just went on a lot of lives.
Yeah.
Oh, and in the beginning COVID, we just did extra long mukbang videos at home. Korean barbecue series. So we did that like twice a week, and each video was like an hour long.
Yeah. And then this year, it's been a lot of short form content. Oh, Tiffany has their fireplace going over. Like a real fireplace or the TV one? They have a real one, right?
They have a real one
Yeah.
underneath their TV. That felt so nice when we were up there because it was kind of getting cold.
It was on when we were there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gosh,
We have to plan our
were
Portland
you
trip
even
again.
there?
I think so. All right, here's the votes. Mark's version. I've heard of both. James's version. Magical fruit. Mark's version. Mark's version. Musical fruit. Both. Mark's. Both. So it sounds like more you.
I know anyone.
James's version.
Everyone who said James's version, you all grew up in the same tribe.
Wait, but Reggie has a remix. The more you fart, the better you feel. So let's have beans for every meal. Wait, where do you
Now-
sing your part and then you say that after? Oh, because you say two.
So
You're
you
so-
have to, so it has to be your version. So do it
Be-
again. Beans.
Oh, beans are good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. The better you feel. So let's have beans for every meal. You know what's funny is it would make sense that my version has the word fart and yours has the word two. Like yours is like cute and like innocent. Mine's like fart is like like gross and crass. I've never heard of James's version. Only heard Mark's version.
High five, Stacy. High five, right? Like
James's version. James's part. I don't know. Now it's starting to be a little, lopsided. And it says, I like watching anything posted. I watch a lot of channels. Awesome. Well, we appreciate that we're in your repertoire of watching. And Triple S says, I think y'all have a great balance of content. I'm never bored. I love watching your lives and videos. If anything, I'd like more shorts.
well,
More shorts. Ooh.
the feedback that we get from like the really big YouTubers or like Instagrammers or TikTokers is like, you have to stick with your like niche or whatever. But we do travel vlogs, we do mukbangs, we go to restaurants, we do lives, we eat at home.
Yeah.
So we also love the variation because
We need to be excited to do these too, I feel like people who
because we
only
have our
stick to one-
full-time job out, this is not even a job at all. We do this as more like a hobby.
I made $16 on that.
But so we like the variation, but a lot of the feedback that we get from the big content creators, like they usually stick with something that's familiar in all videos. So I don't know, but thanks for the feedback.
More feedback. I love feedback. Feedback. So Julie's version is beans, the magic fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So let's have beans for every meal.
So that's like, oh my gosh, it's like the same song. It starts off the same, it ends the same, but it's like the game of telephone where something gets lost in the middle.
Mm. Look, the sausage makes me feel like I'm eating like boiling crab.
Yeah. I was debating between the Polish sausage or the andouille sausage, and I just went with the andouille today.
Mike says, shouldn't it be the musical fruit and not the magical fruit? that version makes a lot of sense too. Hi, Jamie. Welcome to the live stream. I like travel ones so I can see how fun it would be. Me personally, I love the travel ones because more than a mukbang would, I would go back to watch our travel vlogs for like a memory type of thing. Like I'll watch our mukbangs here and there, but I don't have the same inclination as I would like to watch a travel vlog. That makes sense.
But sticking with our brand,
Yeah.
we do try to feature the eating aspect.
Oh
of
yeah,
travel.
for sure.
So it's kind of like
that's why like our cruise video is doing well because what we wrote in the title, which is true, is we documented everything we ate on the trip. But if you watch the video, it's not a food video all the way, like all 30 minutes through. It's just, it highlights the food. So Triple S, thank you so much. Your channel is unique. It feels genuine and not forced, which makes it feels like friends or family, right?
it's because all of you are our friends and family. So thank you so much. But we're also on this journey to grow our channel. So I guess we just have to find the right balance between like what we would personally just want to do versus what also makes sense and works, you know?
Like, I'll be honest, like short form content was not my thing at the beginning of us like making it. Like I never used TikTok, but they say that TikTok is pretty much the foundation of where all the trends happen. So when you see something on Instagram, it probably already started on TikTok. So we realize is we need to stay afloat of what the trends are so we can make content that will translate to our other platforms. So that video that we just recently did when we went to NorCal for the wedding, where we ate, that idea was from a TikTok I watched that blew up. And I was just like, well, I can do this too. But from our point of view, right? Like, it's James and Mark's flair on something that has already been popular and has been done.
So can we be a trendsetter? I don't know, like.
Well, we thought we
Here's
thought
my
we hit the
picture.
jackpot with the drink or treat, but all we did was get drunk for 30 days, and then well, not even 30 days. We had to quit like 20 days in or something. But yeah, we're trendsetters to a degree. What's a trend that we've done? What's something that we are influencers of? Chummy, gloves, rice cookers that don't get used. Like I don't like. What is our brand identity?
No, what is our brand identity?
We just talked about a song about farting for the last 5 minutes. That's our brand. Mark, how did you make the sauce?
I will give you the recipe. So it's 2 spoonful, not the
Don't say sugar.
not the small spoon, but your normal spoon. 2 heaping spoons of gochujang, which you could find in the American markets now.
Gochujang?
Yeah, you see it everywhere. You see it on Food Network channel, and they say gochujang.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 spoonsful of that. I did probably 2.5 spoonsful of the Korean dried chili flakes. I did probably a little bit more than a half spoon of soy sauce, and a little bit more of a half spoon of sugar, and a bunch of minced garlic. And then add a little bit of water to loosen it up, and then mix it together.
Hi, Sandra. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you, Donna. It's all wonderful personalities. That's funny. Linda and Cindy both thought the same thing. When we said brand identity, they said the siren. I haven't done the siren in a long time.
What would trigger a siren for you today?
I mean, of all the things available, probably nothing right now. I either have to get drunk, which is not going to happen, or if I eat something really spicy, which we do have something that's spicy, but I don't want to eat that because that'll mess me up.
Oh, the sauce thing?
That could be good in here, though. Colleen, welcome to the live stream. I forgot it was Monday. I guess my brain isn't working right from all the radiation. We hope you're doing well. You can always catch the replay.
Please do, and I hope you get to recharge and get your energy back.
Mm-hmm. This is addictive. Like, you don't know that you're getting full because you just keep going back for more. That's what I'm realizing. But I'm telling my brain, like, you're not full, you're not full. But I am getting full, but I just want to eat more.
And because we made this ourselves, like, we added way more tofu and spam pieces to our liking. But if you order this at a restaurant, we got past memory order, bro.
Mm-hmm.
People are fighting for the spam. People are fighting for the tofu. So after people pick at it, it's like you're looking around the bowl and there's
Nothing
left. But
Yeah.
there's still so much spam and sausage left.
All right, we need to drop our Food Network expertise. Mark, you ready for this question?
What's up?
We have Tiffany P from Portland asking, what would you put in a hot pot broth? We're doing hot pot on Wednesday with a friend, and we're in charge of broth seasoning.
So do you want it? I have a question back at you.
Oh, okay.
Are you thinking about more of the Chinese style hot pot or Japanese style hot pot?
Yeah.
Because those two broths are very, very different. So what kind of vibe are you looking for? And if you don't know, I have an answer.
Yeah, I have a preference from the two, though. I'm a little biased.
Me too. I'm biased too because growing up, I only had
one more than the other.
One way I didn't really know about the Taiwanese or Chinese style hot pot until when I was older. But you're right, I am getting kind of 배불러.
Tiffany says we're gonna have 2 pots and one is split. So looking
Oh.
for all options. All options. All right, you ready for the options? We'll give you the options. Number 1, Mark's gonna go get it. They have H marks up there, right? This is a solid choice. You can even get like dried laver just to put in there to make it look fancy.
So it's the same stuff that we used today in our dish right here in front of us. But if you go to H Mart or any Korean market, find this, or there's a lot of different brands that have the same thing. So this brand just happens to be, it looks like this with the cream color package. But we actually do 50-50. So this plus water to dilute it a little bit because you're adding meat to your hot pot. So you're already adding more meat flavor. So you don't want to be too meaty. But this is our go-to. Bone broth with water. And then if you want to do Taiwanese or Chinese style, which I don't know if we still have, but they also sell that at H Mart. But it has a lot of like these peppercorny stuff.
You're clearly biased.
No, I actually don't know what it's called. Like Szechuan pepper. I don't know what they are.
Yeah,
Szechuan peppers.
Szechuan peppers or jujubes.
I don't think they're jujubes.
The thing that numbs your mouth, right?
Yeah,
it
might be that.
Yeah.
That just has a very strong flavor.
Herbal,
so
very
herbal. So if you're with friends that are not into that, I would stay away from that. But this is very neutral, and it really enhances the flavor of the vegetables and the meat that you're using it in.
Honestly, I feel like I've seen ones where it's just water and then they throw in like that big piece of seaweed. Kelp, right? That's very basic.
Very basic broth, yeah.
But I'm curious. I'm intrigued. Fan, if you're still here, have you had Cambodian hot pot? That's the only kind I make. I want to know.
ASMR, please let us know. Share the recipe, or if you know of a restaurant.
And my Vietnamese hot pot is pretty good too. Pure though, where Cambodian one is deep in flavor. So here's the thing though, like, because there's certain hot pots where I'm like, I would love to try it, but you might not like it if it's sour. There's certain ones that are sour, and I'm wondering, is the Cambodian one sour at all? Because I'm thinking of one.
Have I ever had the Vietnamese kind?
Not really, but the Vietnamese one is called. It's Thai. It's Thai though, so it's confusing. It's the sour soup one. So what's the Vietnamese hot pot? I mean, hot pot is called lao, but lao is just like a lot of different kinds of variations. So I'm not sure. We should do like a hot pot series. I keep seeing Cambodian crack sauce. I want it. Do they sell that online? You can't sell crack on the internet.
That's how people buy it.
Ah! Meanwhile, this is my crack here. This bacon, oh, so good.
So you do like bacon in here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll just.
It's easy. Wasn't it easier than having to cut up that pork blade?
And we would have to par cook it.
Yeah. Okay. I was supposed to make a video on it, but I got lazy. Been sitting in my folder for a year now. Cambodian one isn't sour at all. It has the barbecue sauce can in it, coconut milk, coco rico, and tons. Tons of what? Fish sauce and seasoning. Not spicy either. Perfect. Oh, I want to try that. That sounds good.
Really good.
Now we'll do our video once you post yours. We don't want to like do it first.
Do it first so that.
Do it first so we be like fans Cambodian hot pot recipe. Yeah, my dad made lao thai and used tom yum broth. So tom yum are not a huge fan of, but there's a hot pot that borrows from that.
And it's I have nothing against tom yum or sour stuff, but it's not a flavor profile that I grew up eating. So like a sour soup is like, what is this? Like I like spicy, I like deep, like something like this is like what
you would go for.
I'm familiar with.
Yeah. Michelle is here. Hi, friends.
Michelle, we miss you so much. I hope all your planning of the wedding is going so well. But it's also a busy time of the year, so if you're not wanting to do any of that, that's totally understandable.
We recommended Miss Shabu to Michelle when they were looking for shabu. I'm curious what flavor broths you got while you were there.
And just disclaimer, our friend who owned Miss Shabu at that time when probably Michelle went, it was a new owner, so things have changed since they changed ownership. So
it's okay. She said she liked it.
Okay.
But PR over here.
The owner did change several months ago. We've been back after the change of ownership, but we can't like it as much because we're friends with our friend.
True that.
Sukiyaki is I love sukiyaki broth, but
is that the one?
It's like sweeter a little bit.
Do you get an egg at the end? Which one am I thinking where you get an egg for something? Is that sukiyaki?
Oh, in Japan, yeah.
So
but is that flavor?
Oh, okay.
Kind of like a sweet soy saucy flavor. That's sukiyaki.
Fan says the Vietnamese one my mom makes has daikon, lemongrass, and I'm not sure. We usually eat it with lots of watercress and a spicy dip sauce. Now I'm going to watch. That's going to be on my watch list after this. I'm going to type in Vietnamese hot pot because I want to know now. Leah says, hi, James and Mark, and Merry Christmas to both of you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Will you be making a video on the many uses of okra? That okra video did really well as well on our shorts.
Girl, I didn't think Chinese or Vietnamese people even knew okra, and then they have a whole stir-fried okra dish.
True. Dan says, I basically Cambodian for 10 years when I was dating my ex, so I learned how to make all the dishes and sauces.
Oh.
Interesting. I did not know that. That should be the name of your video.
Austin knew that.
No, she was with Cutie Cambodian.
Awesome Austin Cutie Cambodian.
We're so stupid. It was good when we went, or maybe you were super hungry. No, it was good. It was fine. You can like it ish. Okay, we have to do Tapple, and then we're gonna wrap up unless we hit 100 likes because that was the third one, right? Third like goal.
And I accomplished my objective of just finishing this bottle.
Yay! I want you guys to like the video so we can land on dessert because Mark got dessert. Do we get to eat dessert regardless? Just like not on stream then, huh? Because I want dessert. I need dessert after eating this. It's like the perfect like
to wash it down,
Mhm.
cleanse the palate.
Oh crap! You drank all the soju. We should have saved enough for a shot potentially. I won't lose then.
Oops.
Fine, then we're gonna have to switch it to momos. No, you don't want momos? I'm gonna put it here because we don't have room on the table.
Should I move this?
No, because we're about to end.
But they can't see it.
We don't need to see it. Y'all know what?
I'll just move it in, I guess.
Do I put it on top where it burns? Fan says, yeah, he knew. We all have the same group of friends. Everyone's married with kids. His brother is my best friend and Austin's barber. His brother is my best friend and Austin. Oh, so you're best friends with the brother,
But not him.
but not him. And the best friend cuts Austin's hair. So the ex-boyfriend's brother cuts his hair.
Austin's
Got
hair.
it. So we're playing for momos, right? Oh, this might make me scream.
Oh, girl, I've been losing this game every time we play it on here.
Do you want to do one practice round? I'll give you a practice round just so that you know.
But what if I win the practice and not the real round?
So you don't want practice. You want...
We'll do practice. It gets my.
I think you need to like. Think
I had a
first.
long day at work today, so I'm like,
You
my
might
brain
need the
does-
assistance. I'll let you choose a category though.
Okay.
Out of these two that you're looking at.
Oh,
These are the choices: clothing or villains.
let's do clothing.
Girl, because I don't know any villain except for Mark. Okay.
But these days, villains are the heroes.
That's
know
true.
That,
Everything's
it's
like-
always the antagonist because you're rooting for the antagonist.
Weren't you watching something where I'm like, are the bad guys like the good guys? And you're like, yeah, sorta.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? So
You
confusing.
that's trend. We go against the establishment, you know.
And Leah, we'll get to your question after this practice round.
What's
Okay.
the question?
No, we'll get to it after the
Oh,
practice
okay.
round.
Okay, so clothing.
Yeah.
Who goes first?
You can.
Beanie,
T-shirt,
cap,
jeans,
sweater,
parka,
Levi's,
ascot,
holster,
fila,
Eastbury,
DKNY,
Ralph Lauren,
Guess,
Michael Kors,
I was gonna say kilt, but I didn't say it in time. What is this game? I'm intrigued. So we did explain it. Basically, there's this wheel here that has most of the letters of the alphabet.
not all letters.
And we pick a category, and then you just take turns saying them, and you press it down, so that means the other person can't go. And then when the buzzer goes off, and if it lands on you, that means you lose.
And how interesting that you happen to lose in the practice round. Okay, this is for real.
It was part of my mind game. I purposely was like, I'm not going to try just to psych you out. And now you think you're going to be really good at this, and you're not.
So you're doing some reverse psychology.
Yep, I am. Okay, you can choose from this. Arts and crafts or fast food?
Girl, that's hard.
Arts and crafts or fast food? If you're not sure, we can leave it up to the people to decide.
Okay, we'll have you decide.
All right.
Girl, this is hard.
Throw something artsy or crafty or something that looks like a game, like a dice or something. Throw some emotes. We'll pick the first 5. So whatever the first 5 are, that's what we'll do. Excuse me. I thought there was a clear one, but I guess you're not sure. I see 2 fast foods.
Okay.
All right,
I
fast
think-
food
I think
it is.
We'll do fast food.
All right, you can go first.
I go first?
Yep.
Ooh, girl. Popeyes,
In-N-Out,
Jack in the Box,
Burger King,
Carl's Jr.,
McDonald's,
Green Burrito,
KFC,
Rallies,
Smash Burger, Whataburger, Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers is fast food. That's a sit-down restaurant, girl.
Okay, fine. It doesn't matter. I didn't lose.
I know. What is Whataburger? I don't know.
Whataburger is very popular in like Texas, I think.
Why would you know that? Why would I know
I know
that?
it. I know it. You want that to be practiced too?
Yes.
Okay, fine. This is the last one.
last
'cause
round.
That way we each got 1-1, so that's
Got it,
fair.
Got it.
Okay, fine. You're lucky I even let you do this, mama. I like letting the people choose because they have a good keen sense. So we're not gonna choose. We're gonna let them choose.
To be fair.
Yeah. So the categories you can choose are cosmetics and toiletries or something scary. Okay, so either choose that. Cosmetic and toiletries or something scary. Also, keep liking this video because we're close to 100, I think. Someone said we were 8 away. Okay, we're going to take the first 5 votes. I see 1 vote, something scary. I even see some ghosts in here. I like that. SSS stands for something super scary.
Something super
And
scary.
Leah, we did not forget your question. We just are in this thing now. So make sure I scroll back up and we'll get to your question because it's a good question. All right. Rock, paper, scissors, decide who goes first.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors.
I'll go first. Ready?
Yes.
Ghost.
Frankenstein.
Spiders.
Bats.
Tarantulas.
Mummies.
Roller coasters.
Dark.
Haunted houses.
James.
Killers.
Lurkers.
Criminals.
Octopus. Scary. I don't know. What's an E scary?
Not elephant.
What's an I scary?
Ice machines that are broken. That's super scary. No, I don't know any E's, any I's, N's, OP's, or W or A. Things that are scary. Like, yeah, I don't know any of those for those.
Like, I mean, depending on like.
Girl, I'll let you say James. Am I scary? Who's ever said I'm scary? Literally. Who said I'm scary?
I forgot whose dog, but each time you do the siren, they like get all.
They
like,
just howl.
riled up.
They're just sensitive. Actually, the dogs have been they've been, less stressed because I don't siren as much as I used to.
No.
Escalator. Some people are escalators, elevators.
Escalators.
I think some people there's an elevator I'm scared of, yeah. Clown for C. Oh, it clown. That's clever.
Oh, it.
It. I like that. Tiffany says yes, escalator. Me too. Really? Oh, but we were on an escalator with Tiffany this past weekend. I didn't know she was scared of them.
Yeah, you seemed.
Oh, John didn't mention all that.
Oh
She
yeah,
was
wasn't he
scared.
trying to push you? I remember that now at the mall. He's trying to push you down the escalator.
Alligators. Yeah.
Oh, for A, yeah.
I feel like W has like water or something. No? People afraid of water?
Mm.
Oh yeah, people are afraid of water. That one challenge.
It's like this is very subjective.
Witches. Elevated places. Oh, I thought you were gonna say elevated prices. Because that's scary too,
I was
Mama.
gonna say elevator, but not when you work in a 25th story building.
Now, Elda, how would you feel if I said Elda for E? Would you be mad? Would you accept it? See, that I don't know. IRS, that is scary. Getting audited. A for audit or I for IR. Chris, you'd be good at this. P for, is that a physician or is that a cat? What is that?
Pox.
Oh, is it? It could be so many things. Is that a cat? I was gonna say the P word. What is that?
Huh.
Pussy?
Oh.
That?
For some people, it's scary.
Then it could be the other P word too. Eggplant? I should have said baby corn. Okay, so Elder would have said brute. See, so you know how I feel when Mark said James. I just want someone else to understand. Clearly you understand. All right. See, I didn't forget. Leah's question is there a restaurant which you would choose hot pot or Korean barbecue in Buena Park? Or both Korean barbecue and hot pot at the same time?
There are dual restaurants, but I don't know of any in Buena Park.
True.
But remember, we went to a Korean barbecue / hot pot place.
Westminster? Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I like the idea, it overwhelms me. I can't focus on what cuisine I want to focus on, and I feel like I end up doing more of one, and then I'm like, they're not as good as if I just go to a place that specializes in one or the other. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, Korean barbecue, we will always recommend Mr. BBQ in Fullerton because we've done a couple of videos there. That was actually the meat that we got a lot during COVID. That's what we would get home and grill.
We would order.
But they have really good premium meat there if you're looking for all you can eat. If you're not looking for all you can eat, we like a place called Samaul.
새마을.
이거 백종
백종원.
강호동 백종.
백종. Yeah.
That one. So those are our suggestions. So yeah, if you like this game, available on Amazon now, right? I don't know. I think this is a good, like, if you need like a holiday gift and you want to break the bank, but it's fun. This is a good game. It's easy to pick up.
Oh, we got to skip it. Or no?
You bought 2 of them, but we haven't given the other one away.
No, I know, but
Oh, what?
Originally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is Michelle and Andrew still here?
So thank you to Michelle. And
This is provided hours of entertainment for us now. Tapple is something different, Mom. Like, I might want to be toppled tonight versus tappled.
All right,
we are done. We love you all. Thank you so much for joining us for another Monday Night Live. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you thumbs it up. Check out one of the videos that we plug throughout all evening, and we will see you next time.
love you.
Bye.